Natalie Cook, to go to one Olympics for many athletes is an extraordinary achievement, but you're announcing today that a campaign to go to your 5th Olympics and become the first Australian woman to do that. What's driving you on?
Well, I don't know whether it's crazy or courage really, but the Olympic Games are very special. To be a part of it, to wear the green and gold for Australia is just a pride that's very difficult to explain. And going to Vancouver to watch all of our Winter Olympians just inspired me further, and I decided that it was something I wanted to do.
Of course, we saw Jackie Cooper there at her 5th Olympics, the first woman to do that, the first Australian to compete at 5 winters. Wouldn't it be nice to join her special club and become the first woman to go to 5 summers?
Yeah, well, she plays a dangerous sport. You know, spinning through the air like that, she's always hurting herself, and beach volleyball's a little bit softer, a little bit tamer, and it'd be great to join that elite status of going to 5. There hasn't been a female in the Summer Olympics to do that, so that would be an exciting moment.
Take us back to Atlanta. I think doing the maths, 21 years of age, going to your first Olympics and coming back with that experience, but also a bronze medal. What a start.
Yeah, to be in the first beach volleyball event in the Games in 1996 was very special. To win a medal was one step higher, and we thought then that would be enough for our fame and fortune in Australia, but you really do have to go one step further and step up on the podium to the gold medal before you get your face on a stamp, before you start to become famous, and sport can be your life. And fortunately for Kerry and I, obviously, the bronze was a great stepping stone, great to be in the Olympics and experience it. And at the time, I remember sitting in the dining hall with Kieran Perkins and Susie O'Neill, and they were superstars in Australian sport, and just being nervous to talk to them. So beach volleyball put itself on the map there, and been very excited to be a part of it.
There was a step up. You and Kerry lined up again, of course, in Sydney, in what was a magical day of the Games at Bondi. I mean, you must get shivers up your spine just going back 10 years to recall that moment.
Yeah, it still feels like yesterday to me. I can't believe it's been 10 years. And to be out in front of 10,000 Aussie fans and the Aussie, Aussie, Aussie chant that goes up, and family and friends and supporters and sponsors all around enjoying the moment as well. It was crazy. It's my first time of experiencing Aussie sporting stardom, and it was great.
And then on to Athens, of course, and Beijing. I mean, the Olympics just seem to roll off the tongue, but in between, a lot of hard yards, a lot of hard work, new partners, and it hasn't been an easy road, has it?
Well, unfortunately, Kerry was 10 years older. She wouldn't like me saying that, but she therefore retired from the sport, and so I found myself a new partner, Nicole Sanderson, for Athens. Now, unfortunately, there I had a shoulder injury that was just irreparable at that point, and to come 4th in that Olympics, we were very excited, we were very proud. And then she had some more shoulder problems, some hip problems. We decided to go our separate ways for Beijing, and I found a 6'4" giant in Tamsin Barnett, and very excited about working with her. But again, with 18 months out from Beijing, it really wasn't enough time to cement our chemistry and our strategy, and we're still getting to know each other. So going into London with her will be great for us to mesh together and understand a bit more about how we play best together.
A very competitive sport. There's you're 35, and if you make it to London, it'll be 37. There'll be some youngsters coming up to push you along the way. It's not going to be an easy road, is it?
No, the youngsters are physical. They're strong, powerful. They train all day, but they lack experience and they lack the strategy knowledge of the game that you only get over time. So I'm hoping that that's my advantage, and with Tamsin being the youth, she can do all the hard yards at the front, and I can sort of steer the ship with the knowledge and experience. And when you go to an Olympic Games, it's every man for himself. The rules of what happened in the last year and the results of what happened in the years previous don't mean anything. When you get to an Olympic Games and you wear your country's colours, it does some funny things to people. And with the experience of being to 4, I know what that's about, and hopefully the young kids, as their first Olympics, might get a bit nervous and scared, and the game will go south.
You said that there was some inspiration going to Vancouver for this year's Winter Olympics. What an experience for you to sit back and enjoy that.
Yeah, but obviously being in 4, I haven't seen an Olympic Games as a spectator, and that's why I chose to go and see it from the outside. I have the utmost respect now for family and friends that stand in those lines and queue up for events. When you have the athlete pass, it's sort of, you're treated like royalty, and I missed that, so that was one of the reasons for going back, because, but to sit and see my fellow competitors compete and the amazing, twist through the air of Tora and Jackie and Dale Beck-Smith and Lydia, of course, winning. Just the heartbeat rose and tears in my eyes and wanting to get back and experience that again for myself.
And some other news too with our triple Olympian Josh Slack announcing he's going to try and go to London as well for a 4th Olympics. He'll be joined up with Isaac Kappa at the upcoming Lifestyle Asset Management Australian Championships at Sandstorm. Looking forward to watching on and just seeing the future of volleyballers come through those Australian titles.
Yeah, Josh has obviously got the bug too. He can't help himself. He had a year off as well and is back in the sport. He's one of our best beach volleyball athletes we've ever seen. He jumps about this high and technically great. And Isaac will be good for him up at the net. They'll be a great team together. I look forward to seeing them at the National Championships next week. And to have a supporter like Lifestyle Asset Management has just been great for our sport. Someone that's come in to see how we can build the sport, get it back up to its levels of getting it on TV and getting it in the psyche of the Australian people. Because with the beaches here, it should be one of our national sports. And in Brazil, you would never see a beach like here at Burleigh without a beach volleyball court on it. You have to step on someone's beach volleyball court to get to the water. And it's in their culture and it's in their blood, and that's why they're so good. And if we can return beach volleyball up in the minds of the Aussies and get more and more people playing, we'll see more and more medals for Australia.
Finally, Natalie, what's your message out there to young kids who want to be the next Natalie Cook and go to Olympic Games and play beach volleyball?
Well, it takes events like the Olympics for the kids to sit in front of the TV and point at the TV and say, I'd like to do that. And then when that flame is lit within their little bellies, it's a time for them to go and try all sports. I would encourage parents to get them into everything. I started as a swimmer, I played golf and tennis, and then I found my way with volleyball and beach volleyball. The thing with beach volleyball is not available in schools very, very much. So start indoor volleyball, then find opportunities to get out on the beach because it's much more fun, it's much softer when you fall, you're outdoors, you get to travel to see the most beautiful beaches in the world. And then work at it every day. It's a commitment, it's a lifestyle to be a professional athlete, and it's something that I encourage every child of Australia to do.
Yeah, great words there from Natalie Cook. Good luck with the campaign, and let's hope we talk to you from London.
Thanks. Now the hard work begins.